Hello, thank you for joining me today again on the Church History Trail, and we're continuing here in Leggacurry Presbyterian Church, and we're in the graveyard, as you can see. But as I said in another wee video, that these graves, whenever I was a child, them graves weren't here. There was no graves here in this part, and this green hall here wasn't here, but what was here was a big black hall, and it was the hall that we used for the BB. And I've actually bumped into one of the old leaders of the BB, and it's this gentleman here. Could you tell the viewers your name?
Well, my name is Robert McCullough. I was captain of the BB here for 29 years or so, but when young Mark here was growing up as a wee fella, giving me lots of bother, and but always good fun.
Don't believe a word of it. I was a good kid. Not. And it's great to see you again, Robert, I have to say. And what's your role in here then? What's your...
Well, I'm an elder here, but today I'm grass cutter.
As you can see.
Or starting as a team coming in a few minutes.
So this is basically hands-on. This is what you would call, pardon the pun, but grassroots. And how long were you? 29 years, did you say you were in? A leader in the BB?
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So how did you get involved in that at the start then, Robert? What?
Well, I'd been in the BB as a boy and in another church, and then when I got married and came to live in Leggacurry, then a year or two later I took over as captain here and stayed for a while.
Now, there's one thing I can remember about the BB which I didn't like, I have to say, Robert, and that's when you took us out for a run. Do you remember the runs?
Oh, I do remember them.
It was round the block as such.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I did not like the... And there was another thing I didn't like either, and that was the horse. Now, not a real horse, but a gymnasium horse.
Yes.
And I can remember my brother Paul one night, and he took a smad tour, jumped onto the trampoline, but instead of jumping on the middle, he jumped through the holes and ended up hitting his head off the horse itself and near knocked himself out. But great to see you again, Robert, and I trust the Lord bless you, and that he also bless you not only with your eldership, but also with your grass cutting. So I better let you get back to it, in case some of your friends blame me for keeping you back. Okay. Thanks, Robert, and God bless.